Well, I don't know about you, but these colder months have me looking forward to summer vacations, and sometimes the best getaways are right here in our backyard in the great state of Michigan. And joining me right now is Dave, the VP of Travel Michigan. Welcome into Studio 10, Dave.
Hey, great to be here. I wish I could be in your studio. Unfortunately, I'm in an airport right now. And I will tell you a quick little hint. If you do need to fly right now, make sure to fly during the week. And I really recommend kind of for leisure vacationers, give the airlines a little break for a while. Stay in pure Michigan. There's so many things to do anyway.
There you go. You're already starting us off with tips. Now, Dave, why is now a good time to start even booking those Michigan vacations that you mentioned, besides the fact that it's a good way to kind of get our minds off this kind of cold weather?
Well, those of us in the travel industry, we love to celebrate this week, the plan for your trip week in the USA, and I hope many people plan in pure Michigan. You should really plan ahead. It's like anything else. If you plan it, you'll do it.
Now, although we're here in mid-Michigan, that Lansing area, tell me about some great like day trips or maybe quick weekend trips that the mid-Michigan community, us here, can kind of plan that's maybe not too far from our area.
Yeah, first off, always in your backyard is always your first stop. You should consider the Lansing area attractions as a place either just for a little, one-day getaway for a weekend or even get away for a week. But here is the tip. Don't stay home. Go to a hotel. Get out of those responsibilities of, doing the lawn, this time of the year, maybe shoveling the snow, things like that. So go to a hotel. If you want to get a little bit farther away, you can do it in very affordable driving trips. Probably already thinking about like Detroit and all the really cool attractions there are to see and do there. Frankenmuth is just a cool place any time of the year.
Yeah, that's great. And we are blessed here in Michigan. I know we're kind of dogging a little bit on the colder weather, but we are blessed with so many different seasons and so many nature opportunities. How can families kind of experience those, whether it be through going to parks, or I know we have dark parks here. I don't think people are kind of familiar with that phrase, a dark park.
Yeah, we have the first international dark sky park in America, in fact, up by the Mackinac City area, the Headlands International Dark Sky Park. It's really awesome. And all that is an area that doesn't have a lot of interference from man-made light. So at night you can see the stars really well. But, I don't want you to give up on winter yet either, because there are really cool things. So if you go to Muskegon State Park, they have the most accessible public luge in the country. It's awesome. But get this, in summertime, they have a wheeled luge as well. So not only can you do it, but we can also get those who are disabled on that luge as well. So it's an accessible luge. I think it's the only one in the country.
Wow, that's so cool. And yeah, that's not too far from mid-Michigan at all. And I know you kind of hit on it a little bit when we were talking about Frankenmuth, but if families are looking to experience like other cultures throughout our Michigan cities, where can they do that? You mentioned Frankenmuth.
So Frankenmuth offers that really cool Bavarian theme, and you can learn a lot about that. You go to a place like Holland, pretty obvious what you're going to learn there. But don't forget about places like Detroit, where you can go to the Charles H. Wright African Museum. This is an awesome place. And at a time when we really need to consider our differences as a value, because we should celebrate our diversity. And you go to a place like Charles H. Wright, there are so many cool things you can go to enjoy culture, like the Zebawing Museum in Mount Pleasant. It's just a tremendous Native American museum. We have a few of really tremendous Native American museums around the state.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Now, real quick, before I let you go, any other last minute tips? And here's kind of putting you on the spot. Do you have a favorite spot in Michigan?
I have every favorite spot. The problem with me is I've been so many places in Michigan. I love them all. It always depends on my mood for the day and what I want to do. So, if I want to go golfing, if I want to go skiing and all the things in between, there's so many places to go to. So I love that southern part of the state, basically between Detroit. If you were to do a line to Chicago, that area has such great culture and history.
All right. Thank you so much, Dave, for all of those tips, and safe travels to wherever you're going. And you can find more information about Pure Michigan by going onto our website.